concentration flanker.
This is a term I've been using quite a bit on my channel as of late, talking about something that's been in place for a long time, but I just kind of started calling it this. It is a flanker of a fragrance. You have the original, it does well, it has success, and then the company decides to cash in on that success by creating something parallel to it, something related to it, but different in some way. Now, it could actually have a different personality to it in terms of the scent, or it could just be a darker, richer, more intense version, in theory, of the original. And that is what we have here. We're talking about Michael Malul, their bestseller, if I'm not mistaken. This is Citizen Jack Absolute, and now we have a flanker, Citizen Jack Parfum. Now, when I first heard about this fragrance, they reached out and they said they wanted to send it to me. I was a little bit confused because they have an original Citizen Jack, which came before this, which has
Nothing to do with this fragrance.
So I thought that this was a flanker to the original Citizen Jack. But then I realized, well, calling it Citizen Jack Absolute Parfum just sounds ridiculous. It becomes crazy at that point with the name, so I understand why they went with this choice, just calling it Parfum. So let's keep this really brief. I'm not gonna be digging into notes because honestly, there's not a ton to dig into here in terms of differences. You wanna know if you tried this one, should you get this one? Or if you haven't tried either of them, which one should you go for? Well, I'm here to tell you, at least in my experience, that this is a really fun fragrance to wear. I've enjoyed wearing it over the time I've had it. Grace also loves it. It's actually perfectly unisex, even though I do believe they market it to men. Quite sweet, fruity, pineapple in there, but it has this kind of warm, ambery, sweet dry down. That's kind of sexy in a way. In some ways, it reminds me of some very high quality hair products, and that might sound crazy. And the only reason I say that is because my wife is a hairdresser. So I'm smelling some of those products here and there, and I'm reminded of some of those smells. That might sound off-putting to you, but trust me, it doesn't smell like hairspray. Once you get it on your skin, you know what I mean. There's something sexy and alluring about it. But this is an upgrade. This is an upgrade. Now, that being said, it's not one that warrants getting if you already have this. I think they both smell very similar. The only difference being this is a little bit fresher, a little bit more transparent, but this is indeed a parfum in terms of presence, in terms of vibe. The parfum moniker is more of a vibe than it is a concentration. So this is gonna be denser, richer, it's gonna hang in the air a little bit more. It's gonna move slowly, but it's actually gonna have a better sillage, so it will be detected in a room for longer after you've left. And in theory, it could last longer on your skin, and it does for me. This actually lasts longer on my skin than this, which actually was not a slouch by any means. I was getting kind of all day longevity out of this, 10, 12 hours. Again, your mileage may vary. Performance is not based only on the fragrance, it's also your skin and your environment. In fact, it's mostly that in most cases. So again, your mileage can and will vary. My wife was really enjoying this when I gave it a full wearing. She was complimenting me several times throughout the day, telling me I smelled yummy. It's sweet, it's inviting, it's warm, it's alluring. It will remind you of a more mainstream profile. In fact, most of the fragrances from the house do fall under that umbrella. They are mainstream scents. They are made to be mass appealing. They're made to appeal to as many people as possible. And this is no different here, but I do think it is a refinement of the original. It is warmer, it's richer. It behaves a little bit darker, but not overly so. Still has a bit of that citrusy, fruity freshness still in here. I would honestly wear it in the same occasions. It's very playful, so I would wear it at night, on a night out. I would wear it also in the fall and winter when I might wear this. All in all, not a ton of difference in my experience between these two fragrances. It is what it was created to be, which is a little bit more of a richer, denser vibe than the original. So it's really gonna be up to your taste. If you want something a little bit fresher, I would go for this, and this might even be a little bit cheaper because this is a brand new fragrance, so they are selling this for its top price at the moment. But in that regard, you can always save a little bit of money with the code STAYFRESH20. I think it's 20% off.
It's in the name, Justin, come on.
And you'll save some money on a purchase. Maybe don't go all out and get the bottle if it sounds interesting. Maybe get the Discovery set. I think it's in there, but I'm not sure. They should have it on the website whether or not it's included in the Discovery set. But that's all I really have to say about Citizen Jack Parfum. Again, brand new release. If you have plans to try this, or if you've already got your nose on it, Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. If you tried the original, let me know if you like that one too. And thank you so much for tuning in. Peace. I'll see you in the next one.